Alright, hello guys. I am here doing a comparison video for you guys. My lighting, I don't know how my lighting is going to be doing, but it looks okay. But I want to compare the Botanical deck by, I believe her name is by Jessica Bott, with the Telluric Tarot that I just got. And this is by, I don't know what her real name is, but it's by Lunaria Gold. Okay, so these are the two boxes. And these are both botanical decks. The only difference is the Telluric Tarot, she combines minerals or crystals with botany. So it's really interesting. I kind of wanted to see it side by side, and I haven't yet, but I want to do it with you guys. So for those of you who are interested, stick around and let's see how these two guys are together. So one thing to note, guys, is the Botanical deck, it has a tarot deck and an oracle deck with it. So for the sake of comparison, I took out the oracle deck from the Botanical deck because the Telluric deck doesn't have Botanical. But the Telluric Tarot, for the Minor Arcana, each suit has a card for 0. So it has extra card there. So I'm going to show it to you guys just because I think it's interesting. But it's just a little disclaimer there, okay? So here we are. And I'm just going to zoom in a bit more. I think that should be okay. All right. Okay, so starting off, here is, well, actually, this is the Affinity card in the Telluric Tarot, which the Botanical Tarot does not have. So that is something new. And this is the Bismuth and Fern. Very pretty. Let's put that aside. All right. And so now we're here at the Fool. So we have the Cherry Tree for the Fool in the Botanical deck. And then we have Labradorite and Rubus. What is this? Archilus? Orliculus? I'm just going to butcher all these names, guys. Forgive me. But yeah, we have these two nice cards here for the Fool. And I love the cherry trees because they bloom in spring. You know, spring equinox, new beginning, the Fool. It makes sense. The Telluric Tarot, it's interesting. Unless I feel like you are really adept at crystal meanings or botanical meanings or properties, I feel like I would not know this would be the Fool, but beautiful nonetheless, right? So on to the next card. We have the Magician. We have the Baobab tree in the Botanical deck, and then we have the Polybasil and Dogwood. So guys, I think I'm just gonna keep quiet and just show you the cards. It's the High Priestess. This is the Empress. This is the Emperor. Don't these look like flames? Emperor, Aries, fire sign, flames, passion. This is the Hierophant. This is the Lovers. These two cards energetically feel very similar, right? The reds and pinks. Also this color scheme, with the green and pinks and reds. This is the Chariot. I don't know if this is fur, but it looks like fur down here. It's so interesting. This is the Lodestone. Never heard of this one. I love how they use bamboo for the Chariot. I love that. Bamboos grow so quickly. Makes so much sense. All right, so for strength, we have Ginkgo and Opal Diphilia. And for the Hermit, we have Sequoia Tree with Instatile and Polylepis. Wheel of Fortune, we have the Money Tree and Emolite. That's so interesting. So the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like in the Botanical deck, is talking about more of that fortune, right? With the Money Tree, like good fortune, prosperity, abundance. And with the Telluric Tarot, the Emolite, it's talking, I feel like, more about the fossils and how they are still present, even though time-wise, you know, it's been forever. And even this spiral really gives me that wheel of change or wheel of fortune aspect. So it's like different aspects of the wheel of fortune represent differently in nature, or in these two nature-based decks. So very cool. And then now we have Justice. Hanged Man. I love this Hanged Man here with the amber. It's mosquito caught upside down. Death. Suicide Tree. Ghost Pipe. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. I actually wear this stone, the Libyan Desert Glass. Never would have thought it would be a Tower card. Interesting though, I'm gonna have to read this a little bit more. This is the Star. Some good Palo Santo, right? Love Palo Santo. The Moon. You know, I really feel the moon in this willow tree, but I don't feel it so much in this card here. I would have to know the properties, but energetically I feel this card really feels like the moon. What do you guys think? And this is the Sun. Yeah, both these cards feel like the sun. There's a bright radiance energy from this. And then we have Judgment. That's so interesting. I love how she actually used an oyster with a pearl. Not what you would think as a mineral on the top of your head, but yeah. And And then we get to the last major arcana, the World. All right, and in the Botanical deck, there's a mystery major arcana, which is this card here, the Unknown card with the seed pod. That's really cool. All right, so on to the first suit of the Minor Arcana, Cups. So in the Telluric Tarot, as I told you guys, it doesn't start with the aces, it starts with the 0. So this is the first card here. Muscovite and Milkweed. And then we have the aces here. We have Lotus for the Botanical deck, and we have Peridot and Wisteria. And then we have Two of Cups. Three of Cups. Four of Cups. Five of Cups. And by the way, guys, in the Botanical deck, the suit of Cups is represented by flowers, just FYI. And this is the Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. These both kind of feel energetically similar to me. Interesting. Eight of Cups. Oh, these two. The skeleton flower is transparent, and this crystal, the Iceland Spars, is transparent. So that is really interesting that they both creators did that. I wonder why the Eight of Cups would be like that. Nine of Cups. And the Ten of Cups. Gorgeous. Both are gorgeous. All right, so here are, so now we're on to the core cards in the cups. So these are the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups. And if you guys see in the core cards in the Telluric Tarot, they're signified by the increasing numbers. So 11 would be Page, and then 12 would be Knights, 13 Queens, 14 Kings. So this is the Queen of Cups. I love calla lilies. This Queen of Cups feels more regal to me than here. This card makes me feel like she's more tender, more the nurturing side. I get more of the regal, majestic energy from the Botanical deck's interpretation. This is the King of Cups. And then we are done with the cups. Suit of Cups. And now we're on to the Suit of Wands. And so, guys, this is 0 of Wands in the Telluric Tarot. Sulfur and Rowan. And then here are both of the Ace of Wands. And in the Botanical deck, the wands are represented by spices, which I really liked. I think the creator really did a great job with selecting the correlation of suits to the plant. This is the Two of Cups. This is the Three of Cups. This is the Four of Wands. Sorry guys, I just realized I said cups. So we're in the wands. So this is Four of Wands. The Five of Wands. Cayenne pepper for 5 of Wands. I think that's so funny. I think that's great. Nettle. That's also really great for 5 of Wands too. Both have a stingingness to it, right? 6 of Wands. Seven of Wands. I love ginger. Eight of Wands. You know, she does such a great job, Lunaria Gold, I don't know her real name, with the art of the minerals, because I find drawing or painting minerals so hard, but you can really tell which crystal it is, definitely. So credit to her. This is the Nine of Wands. And the 10 of Wands. Okay, so this is the Page of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. And the King of Wands. All right. So now we begin the Suit of Swords. And for Zero of Swords, we have Phosphophylite and Juniper. And we have the Ace of Swords. And it's represented by cactus or cacti in the Botanical deck. The Swords suit. And here we have the Two of Swords. And then we have Three of Swords. And then we have Four of Swords. This interesting peyote is the Four of Swords. And then Poppy. Both psychoactive. Interesting. Then we have the Five of Swords. Six of Swords. Oops. And then the Seven of Swords. And then the Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. And the Ten of Swords. This is the Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. That's so funny with the flowers made into a crown. Looks like a crown right there. And then the King of Swords. All right. Now on to the last suit of Pentacles. So here is the Zero of Pentacles in the Telluric Tarot. And then here is the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know why I really love Diamond and Barley. It's like this mix of something of like so much value, which is the diamond, and barley, which is not that expensive. It's so interesting. I love that. And then here is the Two of Pentacles. And this is soybean, guys. I did not know that until I read that. Three of Swords. So in this one, I really like Telluric's interpretation with this crystal with the red inside. It looks like, you know, like that bleeding heart that we see in the RWS with the swords through the heart. It gives you that feeling. Don't get that so much in here for some reason. Well, peas. There's actually 3 peas in a pod, right? Or am I wrong about that? And then here is a Four of Swords. Oh, that's an interesting combination. Gold and a Venus flytrap. Oh, this is Four of Pentacles. Sorry. That's clever. Venus flytrap. Holding on to whatever they get. Maybe gold. The value, right? Gold has everlasting value. That makes sense for Four of Pentacles. I like that. Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. I did not know there was a fruit called breadfruit. Interesting. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. And Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. Page of Pentacles. I like strawberry being for a Page of Pentacles. That feels very Page of Pentacles to me. Sweet pea, I can see that if the sweet pea was central figure in the artwork in this card from the Telluric. But yeah, I think this wins for me. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. And we have the King of Pentacles, which wraps these decks up. All right, so it's interesting, guys. One thing I really learned doing this is that I really don't really know much about plants or minerals. And I kind of wanted to buy these decks for the purpose of that. So in that sense, I am really happy. I hope you guys got something out of looking at those two decks. I will say the one thing is that the Botanical deck does use vector art, and I believe the Telluric Tarot is with watercolor. So, you know, different medias are used. And, you know, I feel like some decks, some cards really, I got that energy of whatever meaning that card's supposed to be compared to another deck. But I think both are gorgeous decks. And I want to try to work with these both together, but I feel like I'm gonna have to definitely with the Telluric Tarot use by itself for a little bit, but or I can use this as an oracle too, as an oracle deck, and use this as a tarot deck. But yeah, so let me guys know in the comments down below which deck you prefer, anything you noticed, comparing, contrasting the cards, and yeah, any other feedback you guys want to give. So thank you so much, guys. I'll see you guys back in the next video. Until then, yeah, much love and light. All right, take care, guys.